Well, I guess thanks for the update at least. I gotta go. Bye. Sorry, everybody. Wow, this has been like the longest day of my life so far. I don't want to get too off in the weeds, but I woke up late. I overslept, because my alarm didn't go off. And then I was so in a hurry, I accidentally burned my toast, and so I didn't get to eat breakfast. And I would let my dog outside, and the gate was open, and so he ran away. And I've been searching, but I can't find him. And then I was late to church, and my car ran out of gas about a mile away because I was driving around the neighborhoods looking for my dog. And I had to push the car to the church for the last mile, which let me tell you is not easy with the Ford Pinto, okay? But on top of that, I just found out that my best friend, they were flying into town today, but their flight got canceled, and so I'm not going to get to see him for a really long time. But anyway, I'm so sorry. That's enough about me. I don't want to drag you guys down too. How about we talk about the big idea? That's what we're here to do. The big idea this month is friendship, which is using your words and actions to show others you care. And man, I could really use a friend right now. Oh man, there I go. I'm sorry. There I go again talking about me. I'm really sorry, guys. This has just been like one of the hardest days ever. And
best day ever!
Oh yeah, party time! Woohoo! Oh yeah, party.
oh boy.
Oh, what a great day!
Oh yeah.
Hey, Artie. Hey, Mandy. Wow, it really seems like you guys are having a great day.
You can say that again, Mr. Cody.
I'll say it again. It really seems like you guys are having a great day.
Good job, Marty. That was funny.
Oh man,
Wow.
what a great day.
Wow, yeah, that's great.
Mr. Cody, you have no idea.
Yeah?
I don't know what it's.
It's been awesome. That's what it's
Yeah,
about.
I mean, nothing can go wrong today.
Nothing.
It
Yeah.
all started this morning when I woke up to the best sound you could ever imagine.
Oh, it was awesome.
Really? Wow,
Yes,
that's
it was the
that's cool.
Oscar Mayer Wienermobile giving out free all-you-can-eat hot dogs.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was awesome. Oh.
I had to call Artie, and he couldn't believe it. I didn't know that hot dogs taste better when they come out of a car shaped like a hot dog.
Wow. Yeah, that's pretty cool, man. Wow.
Yeah, I
better
tell
than
you
I
what,
did,
it's
so.
probably the best way to wake up ever. And
Oh,
so then, of course, they had all-you-can-eat hot dogs. I mean, they were the best thing ever. I don't know, if you had to pick what the opposite of how good they would be, it'd be like eating the worst piece of burnt toast. That's what it was like, because they were so perfect. I mean, the hot dogs were juicy. I had ketchup on top of mine and relish. Oh, my goodness, so good. And then, Mr. Cody, was the funnest thing ever. All the dogs in the neighborhood saw the really cool hot dog car, and so they were chasing it down the street.
It was so funny.
Wow, I bet that was my dog. He ran away this morning.
I don't know. I mean, all
That's
the
not
owners were
good.
with him, and they were all super happy. It was so great. It was wonderful.
Wow, that's
Oh, but that's not all. The day kept
more?
getting better. I was
Really?
listening to the radio, and they were giving away backstage passes to a Taylor Swift concert.
Uh-huh.
And I used my phone to call, and of course my phone always works. I mean, it always makes the calls. The alarm always goes off. It's awesome. Anyways, the point is, I was lucky caller
That
number
would be nice.
13. And we
yeah.
got
Oh.
these sweet threads for winning.
And Artie, don't forget, we also got to ride in a limo.
Really?
Look,
A
it looked like a big giant banana.
Oh my goodness.
Whoa.
It was so cool.
Yeah, if you stare hard enough in the back, you can see us through the window with T-Swift.
Yeah, that's right. And Mr. Cody, I gotta tell
Yeah.
you, this was the coolest limo ever. First
Oh,
of
yeah.
all,
Really?
it must have had a huge gas tank because we never even had to stop for gas.
Wow, that's
she
nice.
drove us around
I
all
ran out
day.
of gas on the way.
Oh, that whatever. Listen, the point is, we had air-cooled leather seats that helped cool off my back fur.
That's
Talk about
right.
luxury.
Yeah, wow, that must be nice. Maybe you guys could give me a ride, since my car broke down.
Yeah, well, whatever.
No.
Listen, the point is, it was epic. Hot dogs, Taylor Swift, limo ride.
That's right.
At one point, I got to pet a sloth today.
What?
Yeah,
Really?
it was so cool. I was thinking
Wow.
about adopting it. It was a little pet sloth. And you know what's great about sloths, Mandy? They
What?
never run away.
Aw.
Never, ever.
That's great.
Yeah. I forgot, Mr. Cody. I was saving
Yeah,
the best thing for last.
Oh, yeah.
Something
yeah.
amazing happened to Mandy. Mandy, tell Mr. Cody about the amazing thing that happened to you.
I don't know, Artie. It's
No,
okay.
come on. It's awesome. He'll love it.
Ah.
Oh, I mean,
Okay, I'll tell him. Listen, Mandy's best friend surprised her by driving in from out of town.
Really?
Oh, and you hadn't
Great.
seen her in forever, right, Mandy?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
right.
and she came to see
Wow,
you.
that
And I
is-
just can't imagine what it'd be like to not be able to
That's-
see your best friend.
That's very, very moving. Listen, I'm sorry, guys, but I have to just
Mr.
go. Okay, I gotta go.
Wait.
What was that? Was he crying? Why was he crying?
Well,
What a
didn't you-
weirdo.
Artie, didn't you hear him?
No.
His dog ran away.
What?
And his car broke down.
What?
And he's really missing his friend.
Well, I didn't hear him say any of that.
Oh.
Man, his life sounds like a country song.
Oh,
Oh, my
Artie.
dog ran away, and my car broke down, and my friend couldn't come to see me. Man, all it needs is a little bit of rain in his life, and it'd be awesome.
Oh.
I guess I missed all the bad things that he was talking about. I didn't hear him say any of that.
Yeah, I mean, it seemed like he was having a pretty rough day.
Well, too bad we can't do anything about it.
Wait,
Oh well.
I bet we could. I think I have just the thing. I gotta go make a few things and get them ready. But, Artie, could you help me?
Oh yeah, sure.
Okay.
That's a good. I didn't even
All right,
think about trying to
let's go.
cheer him up. Let's do it.
The Bible. It's 66 books of history, stories, letters, and poetry that fit together to form God's one big story. The epic adventure of how He created us and loves us so much that He made a way to rescue us. As we travel through the Bible, from Genesis to Revelation, we discover people who met God and found their lives changed forever. And now for an amazing story.
Hi, my name is Trisha, and I am so excited to be sharing a story from the Bible. This is a great story from the Old Testament about a guy who refused to leave his friend's side. Even when things got difficult, he never left. Instead, this guy shows us what it truly means to go the extra mile for a friend and encourage him along the way. So let's take a look. The story starts in the book of 1 King. It's a story about a prophet of God. Again.
Thank you. Hello. Yesterday, today, tomorrow, and forevermore. The name of Reginald Fastidious III, the world's greatest Shakespearean Bible story reenactor. That name shall be on the lips of my adoring fans. Thusly, and today, I am here upon the internet to entertain thee thusly. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, the applause. I can hear it coming through
I
the
thought
camera.
this was going to be a serious moment.
And now you need no longer think, for I can assure you that it will be a serious moment of serious drama.
Oh, goodness gracious. If you've never been here before, Reginald comes out and he does his thing.
Yes, of course.
And if you pay attention very closely, you may understand the story.
Of course you shall, for I shall bring the story to life. Today I bring a story about two men, Elijah and Elisha, or as I like to call it, Who's Who Again.
Oh, interesting.
I get their
title.
names confused quite a bit. But don't worry, for you shall not be confused, for I shall bring the story of Elijah to life before you. Two men, one story. Total happiness or something. To the play! Okay.
Oh my goodness. You know, Reginald, can we get some volunteers for this story?
That's a great idea. One that I was about to think of myself. For this one-man Bible story needs some help from our audience.
I think that's a good idea.
Yes, and I have found a few people to help me
Okay.
as they make their way to the stage. Please stand on either side in front of our sound amplifiers. And every time I point to them, they shall provide these sound effects for the
Really?
story. Yes.
Huh.
Yes. And it's a good thing, too, because I would never forget it. Listen to the sound of the horses clopping. Oh, there they go. Yes, and listen to the sound of the storm brewing. Also, a couple people are spitting as well, yes.
Yeah, we
and then,
might have
wipe
Wipe
listen,
off the microphone.
listen
later.
to the sound of the beef jerky factory. It's very silent. Not a lot of people know that about beef jerky factories. Totally silent. Yes. Thank you. To the play.
Okay, so I am just going to read what Reginald has provided for me, and we'll see what happens. A long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away, this is already not right, Reginald.
Keep reading. It's a galaxy of drama, is what I meant. Okay.
Oh, goodness. There lived a prophet of God, Elijah.
Oh, I am the prophet of God, Elijah. Listen to my prophecy cape blow in the wind. Oh, it blows with the prophet. Yes, haha.
He was very old.
I'm sorry. Oh, I'm very old. Listen to the sound of me aging. Oh, there goes my back. Okay, sorry.
And sadly, though he was a prophet of the Most High God,
Oh, the Most High.
the people of Israel had turned against him.
They mock me mercilessly. Oh, and they cast me out. Listen to the terribly mean things that they say.
Boo.
They boo me. And listen to the sounds they make as I walk by on the street.
Go away.
Oh, yes. Oh, and I listen to the sound of me crying. And now I shall walk away slowly with my sandals dragging in the dirt. Listen. Yes, no, I actually had ice skates on and they were new. Huzzah!
But God told Elijah to continue toward the desert of Damascus and that he would meet a man named Elisha.
Huzzah! I am Elisha. I spell my name with an S. I'm younger and stuff. I'm in a field.
Elijah met Elisha while he was plowing a field
Oxen.
with a team of oxen.
I need oxen, yes, oxen, not that oxen. Where's the oxen? Yes, I am Elisha, and I plow a field. Listen to the sound of the oxen. Yes, oh, there's more than one. Listen as they go through the dirt, plowing it up.
That is a strange
One of the oxen is driving a tractor. Wonderful. Yes, and now look, the man of God, Elijah, appears. The rope, give me the rope.
But when Elijah appeared, he asked Elisha to follow him and draped his cape on him.
I shall drape my cape over you, Elisha. Listen to the sound of it fall on you. Sounded like he landed a missile on him.
Sure
But it
did.
was a cape. Okay, yes. Oh, the cape of a prophet? To follow a prophet. How cool.
How
I
cool.
shall let my oxen go away. Listen to the sound of them go away. There they go. One of them had indigestion and he must left. Yes. Okay, so I shall follow Elijah because I'm Elisha.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, after this, Elijah, the
Oh, yes.
prophet, received word from God that he would be taken up into heaven.
Oh, I'm going to heaven.
At this point, Elijah told Elisha that he no longer needed to travel with him.
Elisha, though you are my friend, you can stay here as I travel on to Bethel.
And Elisha said,
Yes, Elisha said, no, wherever the Lord leads you, I shall follow.
And Elijah said,
Why, thank you, my good friend. And we traveled. Listen to the sound of us traveling. I was riding a duck.
Later, Elijah did the same thing again.
Oh, Elisha, with an S, you are such a good friend. Stay here as I travel on to Jericho.
And again, Elisha said,
Oh, no, Elijah, I'll follow you wherever you go.
and Elijah said,
Why, thank you, my good friend. Okay, on with the story.
and again it happened.
Are you kidding me?
No. You wrote it.
Okay, fine.
I mean, it was in the Bible, but
Yeah, all right, listen, hey, listen, Elisha, why don't you stay here? I'm going to go on because I'm going to Jordan, yes.
and Elisha
Elisha,
said,
no, I want to be with you. Okay, all right.
and Elijah said,
Thanks, again. Okay, this is exhausting.
yeah,
All right, sorry.
oh goodness.
To the plane, okay. Yes.
But as they headed towards
We're
the
walking.
Jordan,
We're walking.
Elijah stopped and did something very peculiar.
Listen to what I do that's so peculiar. I take my cape and twist it thusly. Sounds like a ninja.
Wow.
I take my cape, I twist it thusly, and I slap the Jordan River with it.
Oh, that's
It's actually
nice.
pretty good.
Yeah, that was.
Wow. Good job, sound effect people. Yes. And then now, look. I, Elijah, with the J, have split the Jordan River by the power of God. Listen to the sound of the Jordan splitting. Oh. Sounds like an angel, but it's actually a river splitting. That's the way it is. Okay, yes. Amazing.
All right. And so Elijah and Elisha walked on dry land across the river.
Listen to the sound of us walk on dry land. Clip, clip, clip. It's very dusty. Okay, yes.
Once on the other side, with Elijah's time on earth near its end, Elijah asked Elisha if there was anything he could do for his friend. And Elisha said,
Elisha, my friend, what may I do for you? Elijah, please, give me a double serving of your Sprite. Because he really likes Sprite. Is that right?
of the Spirit.
Oh,
Yeah.
Spirit! Oh, yes, sorry. What does it say? Okay, yes. Elijah with a J. Give me a double helping of your Spirit. Whatever that means. Okay.
And Elijah said, oh, you were just Elijah.
I am Elijah, and I will tell you, Elisha with an S, that you shall have the double helping of the Spirit if you see me taken to heaven upon the chariots of fire.
Just then,
Thusly.
horses of fire pulling a chariot of fire appeared.
Oh,
And
look!
Elijah was amazed.
Listen to the sound of the chariots of fire. No, it's bum, 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 bum. Oh, sorry. Yes, that's right. Yes.
Wrong movie.
And Elisha is amazed. Listen to the sound of my amazement. Wow. So amazed. Okay. And then Elijah is up and gone.
Yeah.
Listen to the sound of a vanish. Yep, that's it. That's how it happened. Don't a lot of people know that. It's in the Greek. Or Hebrew, I guess. Okay, sorry. Continue.
Okay. And Elijah was carried off in the chariot of fire to be
Bye.
in heaven. Elisha took up the role as God's prophet and carried on the work of his friend Elijah.
I have the double helping of spirit and now a cool beard. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Wow,
Yes.
he became
the
old very
clapping,
quickly.
the clapping. Thank you, thank you. Yes, yes, I, Reginald Fastidious III, made that story what it was. I know. So thank you. One more time for Reginald.
Reginald.
Oh, and these guys too. Yes, thank you. Yes, both over there. Okay, all right. To the plane. That's me. Thank you. Goodbye.
Well, now that we've got through that, let me wrap up our story. So Elijah was an amazing prophet of God who was coming up against all kinds of hardships. And Elijah felt all alone until he met Elisha. Elijah not only believed in God, but he also believed in Elijah. And nothing was going to keep him from supporting his new friend. Even when Elijah told him to leave, he stayed. And by staying, Elijah, he encouraged him. Our bottom line this week is friends encourage one another. An incredible way to encourage someone is to stay by their side through thick and thin and let them know that you are going to put them first. Just like Elisha did for Elijah. Let's pray. Heavenly Father, thank you so much for the story that you've provided to us so that we can see what being a friend is about and how to encourage one another. Thank you for the encouragement that you give us and that you are always by our side no matter what. Thank you, Father, for all that you do. In Jesus' name, amen.
I don't know, Mandy. Are you sure this is gonna work?
Well, I think so. I mean, are you kidding me? It's like a surefire plan.
Okay, well, we have to encourage Cody, so whatever it takes. I texted him to come back, so he should be here any minute.
Hey, Artie. Hey, Mandy. Where are you guys at?
That's him.
Oh, we got everyone in their places.
Okay.
Artie? Mandy?
Sit in the chair.
Sit in the chair.
That's weird. What?
I said sit in the chair.
okay.
Chair.
Oh no, what's happening now?
We know that you've had a tough day today, Cody.
You may have overslept. Your dog may have run away.
Yeah, and your car might be stranded on K96, and your friend from out of town may not have been able to come.
But that can't stop us from encouraging you.
Yeah, that's
Wow.
right, because you encourage us when we're down.
Yeah.
So we've got something that we want you to hear.
You are our friend all the time.
Yeah.
And you make us better.
Yeah.
I think the best way to say it is that you raise me up.
Up
so I can stand on mountains.
You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up
Wow.
to more than I can be. The second time, but bigger! You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be.
That was beautiful, guys.
That was our music video song for you.
For
Aw.
you.
We hope you're encouraged by it, Mr. Cody.
Very encouraged.
We spent a fortune in editing that thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, you know what, guys? I have to admit, I'm very encouraged by you. Thank you so much. You know, we all have bad days from time to time, but it sure makes it different when we have a friend who's there to encourage us. I guess that's why our bottom line for today is that friends encourage each other.
Well, we're glad that we can encourage you. I feel really bad that you had such a hard day today,
Aw.
Mr. Cody.
Well, thanks, buddy.
But we have really good news.
Yeah.
We found your dog.
We found your dog. See, check it out. It turns out he wanted a hot dog from the Oscar Mayer
Really?
Wienermobile.
You
yeah,
found my
Buddy,
dog?
Here we go. See,
Wow.
right over there. I
See,
got a hot
right
dog
here.
for him.
Guys, that is not my dog.
Yeah, it is.
What?
I'm pretty sure that's a skunk.
If it was a skunk, it would
No.
be spraying us for the
Ye-
hot dog, obviously.
Yeah.
And it's not.
Oh,
Take
okay.
the hot dog and run!
I am gonna go find some tomatoes, some tomato juice, and well, that is wow. Okay, I gotta go.